Are you new to being plant-based? Are you not sure what to eat? Are you not sure about different plant-based proteins? Maybe you've heard of tofu, but you just don't like it. I'm going to show you a recipe today that will make a tofu lover out of you. When I started going plant-based, I was not a fan of tofu. I thought it was mushy, I thought it was tasteless, I thought it was gross. I just didn't know how to prepare it. But once I learned how to cook my tofu, I am a true lover. It's one of my favorite foods on the planet. It's a great protein source. This recipe is super easy. If you're new to my channel, my name's Debbie and I'm a registered nurse and I've been plant-based for 14 years. So I hope you enjoy this really simple recipe. Let's get started. Today I'm going to show you a really easy way to make tofu. It's going to be teriyaki tofu. We're going to make a really quick teriyaki sauce. And then I'm going to show you a simple way to make tofu. It's one of my favorite ways to make it besides air frying it. And I think if you're just starting out with eating tofu, you might want to try this recipe. I know I didn't used to like tofu, and then I found this way of cooking it and I really enjoy it now, and it's one of my favorite things to eat. I eat it every day. So I'm hoping that this recipe will help you start to like tofu if you're not really a fan. And if you are a fan, you're going to really love it. It's oil-free. We do it all on the stovetop, so no air fryer is necessary. First off, I want to start with the teriyaki sauce. So everything's going to go into the blender, and these are really simple ingredients. We've got water. I've got some coconut aminos. You could use soy sauce if you don't have a problem with wheat, but coconut aminos is gluten-free. Then I've got a teaspoon each of garlic and of ginger, and that's going to go in. I've got some maple syrup and some rice wine vinegar. All right, I'm just going to go blend this up. So I've got this in a saucepan. We're just going to start heating it up till it comes to a boil, and then I'm going to add some thickener. I'm going to use arrowroot starch, but you could use cornstarch, whatever you want. You're probably wondering, why did I need to blend it up? Because I wanted to make sure I didn't have big chunks of garlic and ginger in there. So I just blended it very lightly, and it just took a minute. So I've got this on medium heat, and we're just going to let it come up to a nice little slow boil. Now you can see it's starting to come up to this nice little boil here, and we're going to add in our little slurry of arrowroot and some water. And then we're going to whisk this for about 5 minutes. I'm going to make sure, turn the heat down a little bit, and then we just got to whisk this to get it all incorporated. You want to keep whisking it for a good 5 minutes. That way it's going to really nicely thicken up. And we're going to get rid of all these little lumps in here by whisking. And if it's too thick, you can add more water. And if it's not thick enough, you can add more of your cornstarch or arrowroot powder. And then once we get done with this, we're just going to set it aside. It's going to thicken as it cools. So if you don't want it too thick, then just don't whisk longer than about 5 minutes. If you want it thicker, just keep going for about 10 minutes. All right, I'm going to continue to do this. You don't have to watch me for 5 minutes. And then we're going to start on the tofu. So I have a block of extra firm tofu. I have a non-stick skillet heating up. And now I'm going to prepare my tofu here. It's very simple. I have a block of tofu. I did press this because I was going to use it for something else, and then I decided to do this. So you don't have to press it. When you put it in the skillet, that's going to absorb all the extra moisture that's in the tofu, and it'll come out just fine. So you can cube it or slice it. Today I'm going to slice it, and slices about yay big, kind of like little steaks. We'll see how many we get. This one's going to be a little thinner. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, perfect. So we're going to go over to the stove here and add this to this preheated skillet. All right, then I'm just going to add these to the pan. All right, now you're just gonna let these sit here until the underside is a nice golden brown. So just don't touch it, just let it cook. You're on medium heat, and then we'll flip it. All right, so let's see how it's looking. Yep, that's perfect. That's what you want. We're gonna flip it, and then we're just gonna cook it on probably half the time. It took about 5-6 minutes for the first side. The second side will go a little bit quicker. So I'll flip these over and then I'll show you how I finish it up. All right, let's peek on the other side. Oh yeah, those are looking good. Now here's a hint. If they don't release easily from the pan, then don't flip them. But these are all good. All right, all flipping good. Okay. Now we're gonna add, I'm gonna turn the heat down a little bit, and I'm gonna add some of this teriyaki, about a 1/4 cup. And you wanna work quick because it's gonna all caramelize pretty quickly, and so we wanna get them all coated with the teriyaki. So you just wanna start moving them around. Just move them around. And we'll flip. Just want to make sure everything gets coated. It'll go pretty quick. Yum. And you can see how it's getting caramelized. It'll get that nice glaze. Oh yeah. All right, I'm going to turn the heat off and just let it continue to cook a little bit here. And yeah, it starts getting pretty sticky because of the, the sugar in the maple syrup starts to caramelize, which is what you want. All right, those look beautiful. All right, I'm going to plate some of these up and then I'll show you how you can serve it. Okay, so here is the finished product. And I just like to serve this with some rice and broccoli or green beans or whatever kind of stir-fry veggies you would like. And then just pour a little bit more of that teriyaki sauce over the rice and the veggies. And you're gonna have some of the teriyaki sauce left over, which is great. Just stick it in your fridge and you'll have it for the next time you want to use it. So just to show you, this is how I like to serve it up. I like half my plate of veggies, a 1/4 of it my protein, which is tofu, and then a 1/4 of starch, which is the rice. Put a little bit of that teriyaki on top, and this is my dinner. I hope you like this quick and easy recipe. If you're not a tofu lover, give it a try and let me know what you think. The full recipe will be in the description box below. Please check out everything in the description box. I have a lot of discount codes, and I have links to my cookbook and my Facebook group, and I hope you check that all out. If you like this video, if you learned something, please give it a like and share it with your friends, because it's about the views. We want everyone to see this kind of content and live a healthier life. If you made it this far in the video, please comment below with teriyaki, and that way I know you made it to the end with me, and I really appreciate it. Remember, all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate. Until next time, thank you.